For a decade, their theme song was the sound of victory. Moving on up George and Weezy's deluxe apartment was a beacon of laughter. But today, that apartment is empty. The laughter has faded into a somber silence, as George, Weezy, and so many of the beloved cast are now gone. Behind the success was a story of profound loneliness and quiet illness. One star died a recluse, sparking a shocking court battle over his final wishes. The truth behind that deluxe apartment door is far darker than we ever imagined. Sherman Hemsley as George Jefferson, the hot-tempered patriarch. Sherman Hemsley forever etched himself into television history as the unforgettable George Jefferson, portraying the ambitious no-nonsense dry cleaner owner with a legendary comedic timing that defined an era. Born Sherman Alexander Hemsley on February 1, 1938 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This American actor and comedian brought a unique blend of swagger and vulnerability to his most iconic character. He began his journey as George Jefferson in All in the Family, before leading his own groundbreaking spin-off, The Jeffersons, from 1975 to 1985. Hemsley was 37 years old when he first stepped into the shoes of the upwardly mobile George, a role that earned him numerous accolades, including an NAACP Image Award. Behind the boisterous persona of George Jefferson lay a man of profound shyness and intense privacy. Sherman Hemsley, who deliberately shunned the glare of Hollywood. His personal life remained quiet, marked by the solitude of never marrying and having no children. The final chapter of his life was overshadowed by a battle with superior vena cava syndrome, a devastating complication stemming from lung and bronchial carcinomas. A malignant mass in one of his lungs led to recommendations for chemotherapy and radiation. Following his passing, the peace of his rest was further delayed by a protracted legal dispute over his will, and remains leaving his final interment at Fort Bliss National Cemetery postponed for several months, a tragic epilogue to a private life. Sherman Alexander Hemsley passed away on July 24, 2012, at the age of 74, at his home in El Paso, Texas. The cause of his death was superior vena cava syndrome, a complication associated with lung cancer. Prior to his passing, he reprised his iconic role as George Jefferson for the final time in 2011 on Tyler Perry's House of Pain. In the very year of his death, 2012, his indelible contributions to television were recognized with his induction into the Television Academy Hall of Fame. His legacy continues to resonate forever, embodying the spirit of aspiration and humor he brought to millions. Isabel Sanford as Helen Willis, the groundbreaking matriarch. Isabel Sanford etched herself into television history as the first African-American actress to win a Primetime Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actress in a comedy series for her unforgettable portrayal of Helen Willis. Born Eloise Gwendolyn Sanford on August 29, 1917 in Harlem, New York City, her journey to stardom was a testament to perseverance. Before her iconic role in The Jeffersons, which premiered in 1975 when she was 58, Sanford brought a dignified warmth and spirited resilience to Weezy, making her an indelible part of television's golden age. Beneath the laughter, Isabel Sanford carried profound burdens. Her early life was a struggle against significant financial hardship, demanding immense effort to support her family while nurturing her acting ambitions. Her marriage to William Edward, Sonny Richmond, father to her 3 children, was fraught with domestic violence before their eventual separation. In her final years, declining health became a stark reality, culminating in preventive carotid artery surgery in September 2003. These silent battles often shadowed the vibrant persona she projected on screen, revealing a life marked by quiet endurance. Isabel Sanford passed away on July 9, 2004, in Los Angeles, California, at the age of 86. She was hospitalized at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center 5 days prior, with her publicist citing unspecified natural causes, while other sources mentioned cardiac arrest and heart disease. After The Jeffersons. Despite facing typecasting, she continued gracing screens with guest roles in shows like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, appearing in commercials, and even a real live Jeffersons stage tour. Her final role was a voice appearance in The Simpsons, and she received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame months before her death. Her legacy remains a powerful testament to breaking barriers and bringing joy to millions. Roxie Roker as Helen Willis, the barrier-breaking matriarch. Roxie Roker redefined television with her groundbreaking portrayal of Helen Willis, a character who shattered racial barriers and graced living rooms across America. Born Roxie Albertha Roker on August 28, 1929, in Miami, Florida, her journey to stardom was built on a formidable stage career, including an Obie Award win in 1974 and a Tony nomination for The River Niger. She also worked as a reporter. When she first brought Helen Willis to life on The Jeffersons in 1975, she was 46 years old, embodying one half of primetime's first Caucasian African-American married couple and leaving an indelible mark on television history. Beyond the spotlight, Roxie Roker faced a private battle with immense courage. Her life, marked by pioneering achievements on screen and stage, was ultimately cut short by breast cancer. This insidious illness became her final, most challenging adversary, a silent struggle that eventually claimed her at the age of 66. Despite her public persona as a vibrant and strong advocate, she grappled with this profound personal tragedy, bearing the weight of her fight against the disease with dignity until her passing. Roxie Roker is deceased, having passed away on December 2, 1995 in Los Angeles, California, at the age of 66. Her legacy extends far beyond her iconic role as Helen Willis. She was also the beloved mother of rock musician Lenny Kravitz and the grandmother of actress Zoe Kravitz. A dedicated children's advocate, Roker received recognition from the city of Los Angeles for her significant community work. Her pioneering spirit, both on and off screen, continues to inspire, cementing her place as a cultural icon and barrier breaker whose impact resonates through generations. Irwin Keyes as Hugo Majelewski, the oafish bodyguard. Irwin Keyes. The imposing character actor carved a unique niche in Hollywood, portraying memorable villains and likable lugs throughout his extensive career. Born on March 16, 1952, this American actor and comedian made his mark with a distinctive presence. At the age of 29, he stepped into his most iconic role as Hugo Majelewski, George Jefferson's oafish bodyguard on the beloved sitcom The Jeffersons from 1981 to 1984, endearing him to a generation of television viewers. His commanding stature and unique look also brought unforgettable performances in films like House of 1,000 Corpses and Intolerable Cruelty, showcasing his versatility across genres. Keyes carried a profound burden throughout his life: acromegaly, a relentless hormonal disorder. This condition, caused by the pituitary gland's overproduction of growth hormone, subtly yet significantly altered his facial bone structure, a change often misattributed to his intimidating on-screen persona. This was no mere cosmetic alteration. It was a deep-seated health struggle that gradually eroded his well-being. Ultimately, the severe complications arising from acromegaly claimed his life, a testament to the quiet battle he waged against an illness that shaped his appearance and dictated his final years. Irwin Keyes passed away on July 8, 2015 at the age of 63 due to complications from acromegaly. He spent his final 2 years residing at a rehabilitation center in Playa del Rey, California. Despite often portraying menacing characters on screen, his managers lovingly remembered him as a genuinely kind and gentle individual in real life. Before his passing, he completed an autobiography which also featured some of his paintings and was slated for publication in 2016. His legacy endures through his unforgettable roles, a testament to a character actor who brought a unique, powerful presence to every performance. Paul Benedict as Harry Bentley, the eloquent neighbor. Paul Benedict forever etched himself into television history as the uniquely charming Harry Bentley, the impeccably mannered yet endlessly verbose English neighbor from the Jeffersons. Born Paul Bernard Benedict on September 17, 1938 in Silver City, New Mexico, this American actor brought an unparalleled comedic grace to the role. Beginning his portrayal in 1975 at the age of 37, Benedict embodied Harry Bentley, a kind-hearted UN translator known for his distinctive stories and enduring patience, even when facing George Jefferson's abrupt door slams. His performance crafted a character who was a beloved, albeit slightly peculiar fixture in the iconic sitcom's bustling world. Beneath his amiable on-screen persona, Paul Benedict grappled with acromegaly, a pituitary disorder that profoundly shaped his physical appearance. This condition manifested in his distinctive oversized jaw and large nose features he ingeniously integrated into his comedic roles. Diagnosed by an endocrinologist who observed him in a theatrical production, he underwent medical treatment to control the disease's progression. Beyond this physical challenge, Benedict endured a Dickensian upbringing, being the youngest of 6 children. Following his parents' separation, he became sort of a ward of the state, navigating various living situations until his high school years a solitary journey through a fragmented childhood. Paul Benedict passed away suddenly on December 1, 2008, at the age of 70 from a brain hemorrhage at his home in Aquina Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts. His death appeared to be from natural causes. While his final television appearance was a guest spot on The Drew Carey Show in 2002, he remained dedicated to the stage with his last theatrical performance in 2007 as Hearst in Harold Pinter's No Man's Land. His legacy endures through his unforgettable portrayal of Harry Bentley, a character that continues to charm audiences and define a golden era of television comedy. Franklin Cover as Tom Willis, the groundbreaking neighbor. Franklin Cover etched his legacy into television history as a pioneer of social commentary and comedic grace. Born in Cleveland, Ohio on November 20, 1928, Cover initially honed his craft as a classically trained stage actor gracing productions like Henry IV Part 1 and Hamlet. It was on the small screen, however, that he found enduring fame. He stepped into the shoes of Tom Willis in CBS's groundbreaking sitcom The Jeffersons, starting in 1975 at the age of 47. As the Caucasian half of one of primetime television's first prominently featured interracial marriages, Cover portrayed Tom with a quiet dignity, often serving as the perfect bewildered foil to the boisterous George Jefferson. In his final months, Franklin Cover faced a profound physical struggle, grappling with a debilitating heart condition. Since December 2005, he resided at the Lillian Booth Actors Home in Englewood, New Jersey, seeking recovery and care. This period marked a quiet, intensely personal battle with his health, away from the spotlight he once commanded. Tragically, this fight culminated when he succumbed to pneumonia on February 5, 2006. Ending a life dedicated to performance and leaving behind his wife, Mary Bradford Stone, and their 2 children, Susan and Bradford. His passing following a period of serious illness underscores the often unseen battles even beloved actors endure. Franklin Cover's journey concluded on February 5, 2006, when he passed away at the age of 77. Having been recovering from a heart condition and residing at the Lillian Booth Actors Home, his death was attributed to pneumonia. He left behind a legacy defined by his pioneering role as Tom Willis, a character who broke barriers and promoted understanding during a pivotal era in television. His portrayal continues to resonate, reminding audiences of the power of humor and acceptance. Mike Evans as Lionel Jefferson, the grounded son. Mike Evans carved an indelible legacy in television as Lionel Jefferson, the steadfast and often observant son who navigated the comedic upheaval of his parents' upward mobility. Born Michael Jonas Evans on November 3, 1949, this American actor and talented television writer became a familiar face in American households. He originated the iconic role of Lionel in All in the Family, before bringing the character to new depths in The Jeffersons, a series that captivated audiences from 1975 to 1985. During the start of the Jeffersons in 1975, Evans, then 25, infused Lionel with a quiet dignity and a relatable perspective, anchoring the vibrant world of the affluent Jeffersons with a grounded presence that resonated deeply with viewers. His nuanced portrayal made Lionel an essential, enduring figure in television history. Behind the groundbreaking success of his characters and writing, Mike Evans faced a profound personal battle that ultimately claimed his life. He succumbed to throat cancer, a devastating illness that brought his remarkable journey to an untimely end. His final days were spent at his mother's home in 29 Palms, California, a quiet setting for a man who had helped shape the landscape of American sitcoms. The struggle with such a formidable disease undoubtedly cast a long shadow, highlighting the stark contrast between his public persona as a vibrant entertainer and the private ordeal he endured. This tragic loss left a void, marking the end of a life that gave so much to television, yet was cut short too soon. Mike Evans passed away on December 14, 2006, at the age of 57, a life extinguished far too early. He died from throat cancer at his mother's home in 29 Palms, California. His memory lives on through his two daughters, his mother, a brother, a cousin, and a niece who survived him. Following his passing, his body was cremated, marking a quiet end to a life that had brought so much laughter and reflection to millions. Evans's legacy as both a pivotal actor and a visionary writer continues to influence generations, cementing his place as a trailblazer in television history. Zara Cully as Olivia, Mother Jefferson. Jefferson, the indomitable matriarch. Zara Cully etched an unforgettable legacy into television history as the sharp-witted Olivia Mother Jefferson, a role that defined her later career and brought her into millions of homes. Born Zara Frances Cully on January 26, 1892 in Worcester, Massachusetts, this American actress honed her craft over decades before finding her most celebrated role. At 83 years old when The Jeffersons premiered in 1975, Cully commanded the screen, embodying the stern yet loving matriarch with a presence that instantly charmed audiences, making her a beloved fixture in the golden age of sitcoms. Behind the unwavering facade of Mother Jefferson lay a battle for life itself. Zara Cully tragically succumbed to lung cancer on February 28, 1978. Even before her death, her health struggles were profound, impacting her iconic role. After the second season of The Jeffersons, she was afflicted by a severe case of pneumonia stemming from a collapsed lung, forcing her to miss the first 17 episodes of the third season. Upon her valiant return to the set, the physical toll was evident. She was noticeably thinner, frailer, and her voice strained. To accommodate her condition, producers ingeniously wove a broken ankle into the script, allowing her to perform from a wheelchair, a testament to her dedication amidst immense personal suffering. Zara Cully is deceased, having passed away on February 28, 1978, at the age of 86, due to lung cancer. Her final poignant appearance as Mother Jefferson aired on November 12, 1977, just over 3 months before her death. The beloved character's passing was sensitively acknowledged in the subsequent season of The Jeffersons. She now rests eternally at Forest Lawn Memorial Park, Glendale, in the Freedom Mausoleum Columbarium of Victory. Her service is attended by a grieving cast and crew, including producer Norman Lear. Her portrayal remains a timeless benchmark for sitcom matriarchs, an enduring symbol of strength and character. Ned Wertimer as Ralph Hart, the tip-hungry doorman. Ned Wertimer etched an unforgettable character into television history, becoming synonymous with the ever-expectant doorman. Born Edward Ned Wertimer on October 27, 1923, in Buffalo, New York, he brought a unique comedic presence to the small screen. Before his iconic role, Wertimer served as a Navy pilot during World War II and earned a Bachelor of Business Administration from the University of Pennsylvania's Wharton School. He was 52 years old when he first appeared as Ralph Hart in The Jeffersons in 1975. a character who first debuted in All in the Family, perfectly capturing the essence of the persistent tip-seeking building attendant. The final years of Ned Wertimer's life were marked by an unforeseen and tragic turn. In November 2012, while at his Burbank, California home, he suffered a fall that led to severe complications. Despite efforts, he never recovered from the injuries sustained in that accident. This sudden and devastating event ultimately led to his passing a few months later. It was a somber end for an actor who had brought so much lighthearted humor to millions, leaving behind the memory of a private struggle following a seemingly ordinary household accident. Ned Wertimer, the beloved doorman, Ralph Hart, passed away on January 2, 2013 at the age of 89. His death resulted from the complications of a fall he sustained at his home in November 2012, from which he never recovered. Prior to his passing, he had been married to Dr. Skine Uku, a professor emeritus at California State University, Long Beach, whom he met in the mid-1960s. He also remained a voting member for the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences Emmy Awards, with his last known acting credit being in 2007's Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. His enduring portrayal of Ralph ensures his legacy as a sitcom icon. Danny Wells as Charlie the bartender, the apartment confidant. Danny Wells, the Canadian actor, poured out sagely advice and dry wit as Charlie the bartender, becoming a beloved fixture in the iconic Colby East luxury apartment building. Born Jack Westelman on April 7, 1941, Wells embarked on a prolific career spanning over 4 decades, leaving an indelible mark on television history. His most recognizable performance as Charlie on The Jeffersons saw him as the owner of Charlie's Bar, a recurring character who often provided counsel to the residents from 1975 to 1985. During this cherished era, Wells began portraying Charlie at the age of 34, subtly weaving himself into the fabric of 1970s and 80s American sitcom culture. Beyond the laughter and sage advice he dispensed on screen, Danny Wells faced a deeply personal battle. His life was tragically cut short by cancer, a private struggle that culminated in his passing on November 28, 2013. This loss was felt profoundly by fans, especially those who cherished his portrayal of Luigi. The timing of his death carried an additional layer of melancholy as it occurred during Nintendo's Year of Luigi, an ironic tribute to a character he brought to life, underscoring the quiet sorrow behind his public persona. Danny Wells, the memorable Canadian actor, passed away on November 28, 2013 at the age of 72 in Toronto, Canada. His death, attributed to cancer, marked the end of a prolific career. He was laid to rest in Mount Sinai Memorial Park Cemetery in Los Angeles, California, with a poignant epitaph on his headstone, "Keep 'em Laughing." Though gone, Wells' legacy endures his roles as Charlie the bartender, and Luigi continuing to bring smiles and comfort to generations of viewers. Garrett Morris as Chico Escuela Baseball, Bean Bara Good. Garrett Morris broke barriers as an original cast member of Saturday Night Live, becoming the show's first black performer and etching an iconic character into television history. Born Garrett Isaac Morris on February 1, 1937, this multifaceted American actor, comedian, and singer brought a unique blend of talent to the nascent sketch comedy scene. From 1975, when SNL first aired, Morris then 38 captivated audiences as Chico Escuela, a Dominican baseball player whose endearing malapropisms became a national catchphrase. His pioneering career spanning decades has left an indelible mark on comedy and culture. Beneath the comedic brilliance, Garrett Morris endured profound personal struggles. During his formative years on Saturday Night Live, he grappled intensely with depression and a devastating cocaine addiction, compounded by the isolation and typecasting he faced as the sole black cast member. He struggled to get writers to craft material for him and experienced pervasive racism, which fueled his internal battles. His addiction persisted even after SNL, a heavy shadow over his early career. A decade ago, he found sobriety through Alcoholics Anonymous. However, a horrific event on February 24, 1994, brought a new physical trauma. A botched robbery attempt left him critically wounded, shot in the chest and arm, with a bullet lodged near his spine. This brutal attack necessitated multiple surgeries, confined him to a wheelchair for a year, and forced him to leave his role on Martin, marking a period of immense pain and recovery. At 88 years old, Garrett Morris remains a vibrant and active presence in the entertainment world, a testament to his enduring spirit. In February 2024, at 87, he was rightfully celebrated with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, a long overdue honor. He actively manages and owns the LA Blues and Comedy Club in Los Angeles, a hub for aspiring talent and seasoned performers alike. Despite using a walker due to arthritis, Morris continues to grace television screens with guest roles and delight audiences with his timeless comedy sketches. His journey, marked by both triumph and tribulation, cements his legacy as a pioneering force and a beloved figure who persevered against all odds. Ernest Harden Jr. as Marcus Henderson, the ambitious upstart. Ernest Harden Jr. etched an indelible mark on television history as Marcus Henderson, the ambitious young employee at Jefferson Cleaners in the iconic series The Jeffersons. Born on November 25, 1952, in the bustling heart of Detroit, Michigan, Harden Jr. brought a fresh, vibrant energy to the small screen. His breakthrough role, appearing in seasons 3 and 4 of the groundbreaking sitcom, captured audiences with its blend of humor and poignant social commentary. As Marcus, he showcased a youthful determination that resonated deeply, portraying the character at an impressionable age of 24, becoming a memorable fixture in a household classic. While his on-screen persona often exuded resilience beneath the surface, Ernest Harden Jr. privately grappled with a profound sense of disillusionment and isolation during pivotal career moments. The immense pressure to sustain a public image while facing the quiet rejection of career droughts took a heavy toll. He once walked away from a deceitful audition for a pornographic film, an act of integrity that, while preserving his moral compass, left him questioning the very foundations of his chosen path. This period was marked by an intense internal battle against self-doubt and the fear of fading into obscurity, a burden carried silently away from the spotlight. Ernest Harden Jr., at 73 years old as of December 3, 2025, continues to infuse the entertainment world with his enduring talent. Far from stepping away, he remains a vibrant presence, actively pursuing roles in independent films and gracing television with guest appearances. Beyond the camera, his passion extends to inspiring the next generation, sharing invaluable insights through acting workshops. With recent sightings at industry events in 2021 and 2023, and a listed role in the upcoming 2025-2026 series, Urgent Harden Jr. is unmistakably a persistent force, possibly single. His legacy is one of unwavering dedication, proving that true talent transcends the ebb and flow of fleeting fame. These wonderful actors gave us so much laughter, comfort, and insight over the years. We're truly grateful for the timeless joy and enduring memories they etched into our hearts and the fabric of television. Their legacies shine on,